Hi guys, what's up? What's good? What's going on with you? It's your boy Kojo on Not Just a Cry. You can call me Reality. Now it's been a while. We put out a video and we're back like we never left. Thank you so much for your support. And if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to our channel, Not Just a Cry, and let's get it going. So today is just a reaction video. I happened to chance on a video which featured the Swizz Beatz, the legendary Swizz Beatz, and they were talking about a whole lot of stuff about Afrobeat and how it's penetrating the world and America and everything. But there was one name that he mentioned that really caught my attention, and that is why I'm bringing to you this video. And I'll let you know why, because I was really happy you said we should be listening to this man. Without much ado, let's get into the video and we will be right back here to discuss this.
Prior to the pandemic, definitely was like all hip hop. Pandemic hit, I'm like, I need something else. I got into like funk and soul. Then I went to Ghana, and now I'm like stuck on Afrobeat. So like, what is the sound that you're tapping into right now?
See, the key thing that you said was you got on a plane and you went to Ghana, and now you stuck on Afro beats. I introduced Wizkid to America. I was the first person to play his song. Me and my wife was on a trip, and we danced to his song. First person to bring Burnaboy to the States. Actually, he had a Rough Rider bandana on when I introduced him on the stage. When I was playing Fela Kuti, people thought I was being too African. And that's how ignorant
As if that's such
the energy was at that time. You understand? But I didn't let that stop me from moving what I'm moving, because it is what it is. It's all educational. So we can't be scared of the educational journey of something that sounds different or feels different. So for me, traveling the world, it's a whole, like, I can't wait for people to listen to EBO Taylor.
It's scary that
Right. So let's break this down. Well, basically, he's talking about how he got Wizkid and Burnaboy and all of them to America and everything. But he mentioned a name at the latter point. I don't know if you heard it, but let's listen to what he said again, if you get me.
So for me, traveling the world, it's a whole, like, I can't wait for people to listen to EBO Taylor.
He said he can't wait for people to listen to Abel Taylor. Now, my question to you is, do you know Abel Taylor? Do you know who Abel Taylor is? Man, I tell you, Ghana is sleeping on our legends, bro. We're sleeping on our legends. I don't know if you know Abel Taylor, but we're talking about a great legend when it comes to high life and pushing the high life agenda to the world, man. He's a great guy. I started following him about some years back when I heard of him, and man, he's one of the greatest guitarists Ghana has ever produced, and he's doing amazing. It's quite sad that people outside knows him more than the people right within Ghana, but such people are supposed to be celebrated. Lucky enough, he is still alive, man. He's over 80 and is still doing great. So for someone like Swizz Beatz to say he can't wait for people to listen to Abel Taylor, it should tell you this guy is not just any mere musician or any mere guy. This guy is a great guy. He's a man. I mean, he's a grown man, over 80 years and still doing amazing. And when you check his catalog and his discography, man, he's got a lot in his sleeves. All right. So I even got this video on one of the Nigerian blogs, and definitely you hear the name of Burna Boy, you hear the names of Burna Boy, Wizkid, and all of them. They're pushing them out there, but I've never seen anyone push and make noise about Ebo Taylor. Swizz Beatz mentioned his name, Ebo Taylor, and that he cannot wait for people to start listening to Ebo Taylor, man. I don't know how many Ghanaians listen to Ebo Taylor, but Swizz Beatz, those guys out there doing the big stuff in the music industry, is telling everyone he cannot wait to hear people listen to Ebo Taylor. It should tell you, I mean, coming from a music producer, coming from a sound or somebody who knows much about music, it should tell you Ebo Taylor is someone we need to give his flowers to. And I believe we have to celebrate people like that. He started in the 70s, 80s. Probably most of you guys, myself, was not born, and he's been doing this from way back, pushing that high life agenda, Afrobeat agenda. Man, we're talking of a legend, a real legend, like the fella kind of legends, the Ajako Nimo kind of legend, the Osibisa kind of legend. So I feel we need to honor this man whilst he's alive. We don't need to, or we don't have to wait for anything to happen before we will come and be playing his music and be saying, oh, we had a great guy. His name was Ebo Taylor and everything. Man, he is still alive and we need to celebrate him. So when I heard Swizz Beatz mention his name, trust me, I was really happy. And I know people have watched the video and they don't even know who Ebo Taylor is. And judging from the video, you could see the girl was in a hurry after hearing Wizkid and Burnaboy. She didn't even pay attention to the Ebo Taylor just because they don't really know him like that. But that guy, that man, trust me, he's great. And I even love him more because he's an Absunian and I am an Absunian. Bro, action Coutinho when it comes to Ogasco, he's doing great and he's done a lot for Ghana, which I think I should bring light to this, especially coming from someone like Swizz Beatz. We should push this agenda out there and let people know who Ebo Taylor was and what his contributions has been when it comes to high life and Afrobeat to the world, right? So a lot of stuff this man has done, he's done great. He's a great Ghanaian guitarist, a composer, a rock producer, an arranger, and he's really pushing the high life out there, just like what the Central Feast bands and all of the other people are doing. This man started this way back before we were even born, but I doubt so many Ghanaians really know about Ebo Taylor, and we're not really giving him what he deserves, in my opinion, you know. And an amazing thing, he had one of his songs, Heaven, being played as a soundtrack of this movie Buffalo somewhere around 2019. I mean, he's done great. So his song was one of the soundtracks for that movie Buffalo. And man, this man has been doing awesome. Awesome, awesome. I was really happy and really excited when Swizz Beatz mentioned his name as he can't wait for people to listen to Ebo Taylor. Right. People are not talking about that part. I know people are talking about the Wizkid part, the Burna Boy part. That's fine because it's their time, they're shining, they're doing a whole lot in the Afrobeat space in the world. But yeah, he also mentioned Ebo Taylor. And I believe Ghana should pick this up and push it because our people are still in there when it comes to high life, when it comes to Afrobeat. And we can't just act like we've not seen it. We have, right? So check him out. If you don't know him, you can check him out on Facebook, Ebo Taylor. Just Google his name and a lot will come. I believe it's not our fault and it's not the fault of people who don't really know him because he is in the older generation. Like he's in his 80s and still alive. But man, he has done a lot for himself and he has done a lot for Ghana. And one of the people that is really respected outside of Ghana, even more than Ghana. So yeah, I saw this video and I felt like, why not? Let me just throw this out there and shed light on Ebo Taylor. In case you don't know Ebo Taylor, just check him out because he is a legend and needs to be celebrated when it comes to high life and Afrobeat in Ghana and pushing it out there. I believe most of the people out there know Ebo Taylor more than our own people back home in Ghana. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I thought I should bring to you when I saw this video because nobody's talking about it, and I haven't seen any blogger or any Instagram influencer or any of our famous bloggers back in Ghana talking about this. But Ebo Taylor needs to be talked about. He is one of the greatest guitarists the greatest musicians that ever came out of Ghana, and he's done us proud. Right. So I believe I've given you some information. You've learned something today. And if you don't know him, just check him out. He's a great guy, an Absunian, and I am an Absunian as well. So I love him double, double, double. Action Kote Ominia Vicit Labor. Perseverance conquers all. All right, people. Thank you so much for watching. And this has been Not Just a Cry. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly do so, and God bless you for watching. Catch you on the next one, and thank you so much for watching me. God bless you. See you on the next one.